It's here. ABC TV invites your whole family to enjoy the exciting new nighttime fun frolic of Hollywood's all-time favorites. Don't miss the Bugs Bunny Show. Yes, everybody laughs at that carrot-eating character and his crazy pals. Daffy Duck, the Big Dame Hunter, Pepe Le Pew, Yosemite Sam.
Whoa, Mule!
And who else, Bug?
The Oscar-winning Tweety Pie.
I thought I saw a pretty cat.
With Sylvester. And the fastest mouse in all Mexico, Speedy Gonzales.
And all the other cartoon stars your family and the whole world laughs at in ABC TV's nighttime fun show, The Bugs Bunny Show.
ABC delicious fun. Hey, it's empty. I gotta get some more post-alphabets, cause alphabets are made from oats. And oats are power-packed with energy.
Come down, Wabbit! Oh, where am I?
You're on your way home, Fudzy.
Oh, thank you, Bugs.
Now I've got all the letters of the alphabet. Yes, sirree. Alphabet spell energy from A to Z with a capital E.
Wait a minute. I am home.
Just a little bit better.
And stay out, Wabbit.
Doc, I forgot my alphabets.
Halt, Wabbit. Those are my alphabets.
They're ABC delicious.
This is Rod Serling, inviting you to take a fast trip on the Imagination Express. The Twilight Zone, Friday night on this same network.
Here we go! Who's the mighty hero who really rings the bell? That's right, it's your man from Bedrock, Fred Flintstone, rocking you with hysterical, prehistorical family comedy on The Flintstones.
1 egg or 2, Fred?
Yes, the Flintstones are cooking up some real surprises this year. You'll see big-name guest stars like Anne Margrock.
I ain't gonna be a fool no more. Riding kite till my eyes are sore.
Little Pebbles is cuter than ever. She really has a ball. And nothing can stop Fred and his friend Barney as they hot rod their way into New Fowler. Uh-oh, here comes the police. Watch the swinging show that everybody goes for, The Flintstones, every week on ABC TV.
Hey, Charlie, what's with the dark glasses? I never seen a tuna in dark glasses.
You don't see tunas with cigars every day either.
Oh, come on. What's with the shades?
I'm going up to the surface for a look around. Like the sun hurts my eyes, you know?
Ooh, what's up there?
A star-kissed tuna scout.
A star-kissed tuna scout?
Get it, kid. It never make the weight. Besides, it ain't what you are, it's who you know that counts. You gotta have connections.
You got connections?
My brother-in-law, Starkiss, took him last month. I'm sure he put in a word for me. Hey, what did I tell you? They sent for me. All right, cut the comedy.
Sorry, Charlie. Only the finest prime tuna is good enough for Starkist. More people like the taste of Starkist than any other tuna. Try it and see why.
Tell him Charlie sent you.
The Cheyenne Show. Starring Clint Walker as Cheyenne. A Warner Brothers television production. Cheyenne, Cheyenne. Bronco. Starring Ty Harden as Bronco Lane. Produced by Warner Brothers.
Surfside 6. Surfside 6.
Where is it? In Miami Beach.
Surfside 6.
Starring Joanna Hughes.
Surfside 6.
Van Williams.
Surfside 6.
Lee Patterson.
In Miami Beach.
Co-starring Diane McBain. And Margarita Sierra.
My name is Boris Karloff. Our story is about the watcher and the watched, and a not-so-innocent bystander. There's an outsider, too. Alan's wife. 4 pairs of anxious eyes. But no one could foresee the shattering effect of the twisted image. That's the name of our story. Our principal players are Mr. Leslie Nielsen, Mr. George Grizzard, Miss Natalie Trundy, and Miss Diane Foster. Well, I'll say no more, but I promise you one thing. This is a thriller.
The Outer Limits. This sci-fi classic was the ambitious creation of a young and innovative group of writers, producers, and technicians. Working around the clock on a shoestring budget, they attempted the impossible, the creation of a strange new world every week.
Welcome to Andera.
That moody atmosphere was expertly conceived on film with high-contrast shots and sharp camera angles. But The Outer Limits wouldn't be The Outer Limits if it weren't for the elaborate makeup and special effects. And many times when the money was short, a little ingenuity saved the day.
The Andy Williams Show for SNH Greenstand. Tonight, Andy's guest stars Miss Lee Remick. Special guest, Joey Bishop. The Oscar Brothers. And the Good Time Singers. And all brought to you by SNH Greenstand and the fine family of SNH merchants from coast to coast. Many thousands of stores and service stations who give you America's most valuable stamps. And here again is Andy Williams.
Thank you very much.
From New York City, the entertainment capital of the world.
Marlboro cigarettes. You get a lot to like with a Marlboro. And Luster Cream shampoo, now in cream, lotion, and liquid.
Jackie Gleason Show and his American Scene magazine with its special friend and guest, Art Carney, and the stars, Frank Fontaine, Sue Ann Langdon, the June Taylor Dancers, Sammy Spear and his orchestra, and away we go!
Good evening. Your host, General Electric. And this is true. 1933. Prohibition was gone. The Depression had taken its place. People were angry at the times, the government, the law. The law was a man in a blue suit and a badge. It still is. There was talk of putting two-man teams in the new prowl cars. Political talk. No one would act on it. A good reason had to hit the public between the eyes. On a hot day in July, it did. For the next 30 minutes, V. Victor 5.
The Lloyd Bridges Show, brought to you by...
There are times when you feel just right about everything. The kind of a day it is, the companionship you're enjoying, the very fact of being alive. And at times like these, it's so natural to enjoy a Kent, because you'll feel better about smoking with a taste of Kent.
You feel better about smoking with the taste of Kent. Kent with the Micronite filter. Refines away a harsh flavor. Refines away a hot taste. It makes the taste of a cigarette mild.
And Kent has the right kind of mildness.
Mr. Smith goes to Washington, where it takes a rugged man for all that must be done. Mr. Smith goes to Washington, walking straight and proud and standing tall.
Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up to the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
I'm Dickens. He's Fenster. Starring Marty Ingalls, John Aston, with Emmeline Henry. Created and produced by Leonard Stern. Presented by
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy. Daughter Judy. Jane, his wife.
Hello, I'm Paula Prentice.
And I'm Nick Adams. In just 30 seconds, we'll be joining you as special guests on
Stop the Star. From Hollywood, the fastest half hour in television. Brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company. Makers of Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, Corn Chex. With all three now in Chex Mix. The Roy Rogers and Day 11 Show. Starring Roy Rogers. And Day 11. With special guest, Dale Robertson. Cliff Arquette as Charlie Weaver. The Sons of the Pioneers. Kathy Taylor. Kirby Buchanan. And the Little Wranglers.
It's Star Time, NBC's preview book of great shows. Let's see what's coming Mondays this fall. At 9:30, 8:30 Central Time, a fascinating new series, Hollywood and the Stars. You'll meet stars stars, stars, and more stars in their off-screen moments and in great scenes from famous movies. Each week, vivid life stories of the stars, close-ups on great movie makers, scenes of movies being made today, and more. Premiering September 30th with the Humphrey Bogart story on Hollywood and the Stars. Followed by Sing Along with Mitch at a new time. Monday at 10, 9 Central Time. With some new features, more solos, newer songs, more Mitch himself, plus all your favorites on Sing Along with Mitch, premiering September 23rd. All the stars and shows are in Star Time, and NBC will send you this colorful souvenir magazine if you'll send your name and address and a quarter to NBC, Box Number 1, Des Moines, Iowa. Got it? Get it.
ABC TV, the network that brings you The Patty Duke Show, Wednesdays over most of these stations.
Name, Richard Kimball. Profession, Doctor of Medicine. Destination, Death Row State Prison. Richard Kimball has been tried and convicted for the murder of his wife. But laws are made by men, carried out by men, and men are imperfect. Richard Kimball is innocent. Proved guilty, what Richard Kimball could not prove was that moments before discovering his wife's body, he encountered a man running from the vicinity of his home. A man with one arm. A man who has not yet been found. Richard Kimball ponders his fate as he looks at the world for the last time and sees only darkness. But in that darkness, fate moves its huge hand.
Fugitive. A QM production, starring David Jansen as The Fugitive, with guest stars Patricia Crowley, Madeline Sherwood, Arch Johnson, Gina Gillespie. Tonight's episode, The Witch.
Good evening. We are the players in this theater, and we welcome you, our audience. Tonight we present a play entitled Big Mitch, written especially for us by Clifford Odets.
White Snow, Red Ice. Starring Jack Kelly, Walter Matthau, and Senta Berger. As Bob Hope presents the Chrysler Theater. An hour of entertainment from Chrysler Corporation. Makers of Plymouth, Chrysler, Imperial, Dodge trucks, all quality engineered by Chrysler Corporation.
not to care that it's time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Glennis Johns, the Big Three, the Klinger Sisters, Paul Weston and his orchestra, and special guest star Joe Stafford. Brought to you by Armstrong.
From Hollywood, it's the Jerry Lewis Show with Jerry's guest Patrice Munsell, Senior Winsett, Sam Cooke, the Marquis Chimps, special guest Cassius Clay, Lou Brown and his orchestra, and my name is Del Moore. This portion is brought to you by Brill Cream, to give your hair the natural look, by Citation, the all-new, all-day aftershave, and by Metrical, the simple, effective, practical way to lose weight. And now, here's the star of our show, Jerry Lewis.
The present swings, and presently you're gonna enjoy along with me. Barbra Streisand, she will hit a new high. And the Smothers Brothers will make you know why. Only once in a lifetime day comes by, so live, live.
From Television City in Hollywood, the Judy Garland Show, with tonight's guests, Barbra Streisand and the Smothers Brothers, brought to you by Push Button Lilt, the foam home permanent, for neat and easy curler permanents, and neat and easy roller permanents, too.
Alternating Thursday night at 10, two great stars, Sid Caesar and Edie Adams. Edie, never funnier. Sid, never lovelier.
Wait a minute. I got that backwards. Well, you know what I mean.
As Caesar Caesar. Starring Sid Caesar. Presented by Dutch Masters. Step up to the fine cigar. Dutch Masters.
The Bell Telephone Hour.
Welcome to Perry Como's Crafts Music Hall, brought to you by Crafts. Crafts, the name that stands for good food and good food ideas.
Chrysler presents Bob Hope in a Bob Hope comedy special starring Dean Martin, Phyllis Diller, Les Brown and his band of renown, special attraction Milton Berle, special guest star Jack Benny.
The price is right. Brought to you by new Lark Silver Cigarettes. Taste the good things that happen to smoke filtered through charcoal granules. Lark, richly rewarding yet uncommonly smooth. And now here he is, your host on The Price is Right, Bill Cullen.
You're just in time for the Hootenanny with Homer and Jethro. Pete Fountain. Joan Tolliver. Doc Watson. The Giesenslaw brothers. The Goldwires. Bill Monroe. The Serendipity Singers. And the Cumberland Trio.
This is our story, New York in the 20s, as the Prudential Insurance Company of America presents the 20th century.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed. A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Go right to the source and ask the horse. He'll give you the answer that you endorse. He's always on a steady course. Talk to Mr. Ed.
General Electric, here is Ronald Reagan. Good evening.
From Hollywood, the Jack Benny Program.
When it's least expected, you're elected, you're the star today. Smile, you're on candid camera. With our hocus pocus, your focus, it's your lucky day. Smile, you're on candid
And now, let's meet the host of Candid Camera, Durward Kirby. Next, here's Mr. Candid Camera himself, Alan Funt.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Candid Camera. Our first candid scene tonight is one you can see right through.
What's My Line? Brought to you by Allstate, whose policies now include protection for your home, your family, as well as your car. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Yes, it's Pete and Gladys, starring Harry Morgan and Cara Williams. Brought to you by Kellogg's. Kellogg's cereals, the best to you each morning.
Here are Robert Young and Jane Wyatt with Ellen O'Donoghue, Billy Gray, and Lauren Chapin in Father Knows Best.
The Danny Thomas Show, starring Danny Thomas. Also starring Marjorie Lord as his wife, Rusty Hamer as their son, and Angela Cartwright as their daughter.
Is the stage and television star and lovable golden girl of I've Got a Secret, beautiful Betsy Palmer.
Thank you. And this is my partner, Ray Heyer, from Keyport, New Jersey.
This is the star of the Dick Van Dyke Show, popular stage and television comedian Dick Van Dyke.
Hello, and this is my partner, Violet Peterson from Kerrville, Texas, and we're all here to play Password.
Yes, it's Password. And now, here's your host on Password, Alan Ludden.
Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to Password.
Last night when I sat down at my desk with a nice big stack of clean white paper and a brand new fountain pen all ready to do my homework, all of a sudden the window opened and a whole bunch of gypsies jumped through the window and stole me.
Good evening. The Alfred Hitchcock Hour is brought to you by Marlboro Filter Cigarettes. You're where the flavor is when you're in Marlboro country.
Here's an item we forgot. You see this?
It holds a promise for anyone who smokes. It's Oasis. And as its name implies, it promises you the most refreshing, the softest taste of all. Try Oasis. I think you'll like it.
Twilight Zone has been brought to you by Milk Wave Lilt, the new home permanent you mix with milk for curls that start soft and stay lively.
The Red Skelton Show with Red's guest star, Don Knotts. And David Rose and his orchestra. And here he is, the star of our show, Red Skelton.
Show. You're positively gonna love the Alvin Show. There's Dave Seville and one is more. Here's the boy who Eagles enormously adore. Now you see on camera 3 the brother known as Simon on the family tree. And here's the star of the show, Alvin. Alvin.
The United States Steel Hour, live from New York. Only steel can do so many jobs so well. This trademark, USS, stands for Quality Steel, United States Steel.
Armstrong Circle Theater, brought to you by the Armstrong Cork Company.
We're bringing people to Hollywood. People who have something to say. On this show, they'll tell it to Groucho. Brought to you by Polident Denture Cleanser, the soaking cleanser made especially to fight denture breath and keep dental plates clean. Polident. And now, here he is, Groucho Marx.
Don't applaud, just throw some money up on the stage.
Moving, moving, moving. Oh, they're just so moving. Keep them donkeys moving. Oh, don't try to understand them. Just hope we're growing grand. Soon we'll be living high and wide. My own heart's calculating. My true love will be waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, move 'em on, move 'em on, hit 'em up, roll high. Let 'em out, ride 'em in, let 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, roll high.
'61 Chevys by Chevrolet. The greatest show on earth will show you why we say the '61 Chevy is going your way. This is the '61 Impala convertible. So come and thrill to the greatest show on earth at your Chevy dealer. Come see why we say that the '61 Chevy is going your way. Your way.
Jack Benny rides again with his cast of crazy characters every Tuesday night over most of these stations.
The gentle sounds of springtime seem to say relax and be refreshed. And just as gently, Salem brings you springtime refreshment. For Salem special paper, air softens every puff, breathes in fresh, cool air to bring you a softer smoke. Take a puff. It's springtime. And in the softness of Salem, there's the rich taste of fine tobaccos.
Big brown eyes of Bull Maverick, because those wild women of the American West really kindled the spark for this dashing cousin of those maverick rascals. Played for excitement, laughs, and romance by handsome Roger Moore in Maverick.
Now here's a bright young lad who would like to proclaim his birthday a holiday.
Run along, run along.
On Daddy's birthday?
Well, of course you do.
Gee, we don't have to go to school on Lincoln's birthday or Washington's birthday.
Well, honey, when they put my picture on a postage stamp, you won't have to go to school on my birthday either.
Now, I guarantee it's going to be fun. Well, looky here, will you? I guess they wasn't fooling when they said our Andy Griffith show will be at our same old spot again this fall.
Come along, come along.
How are you? I'm glad you all are. Hi. Hello there, Chester. Otis, how are you? You're looking good. What'd you do, dropping that on the whole town?
Just about.
Looking for a fun-packed night of comedy. Be watching Monday. Oh, Barney said to excuse him. He's gone on down to see if he can find what all this noise is about on Tuesday night. I appreciate it, and see you soon.
Up right now, as a fellow that we're looking forward to having you meet this season, comedian Dick Van Dyke will be creating double trouble for his family in a new comedy series that you're sure to enjoy.
Oh, your husband's awfully cute. He must be a lot of fun to live with.
I laugh all day long.
You going home?
Is that you, dear?
Oh, hello, sweetheart.
My, it's awful late, dear. What happened?
Well, I had a meeting at the office, and I just couldn't get away.
Oh, well, how about some coffee?
Oh, honey, I'd love some coffee.
I'll get you
Thank
some.
Marvelous, Dick.
Now, from the men who created the Thunderbird, from the engineers who designed the Falcon, comes the compact cousin of the Thunderbird, the Falcon Futura by Ford. The car that says,
Hey, look me over, say, lend an ear. Falcon Futura by Ford, now it's here. A new kind of compact, a new kind of flair. A personal kind of a compact car that stands out anywhere. Come on today, look it over, say, get the word. The compact cousin of the Thunderbird. It's a personal kind of a family car that costs you less to run. Get Futura, join the fun.
it's the brand new Falcon Futura by Ford. The two front seats are separate and individually contoured.
It's a personal kind of a compact car that stands out anywhere. Get Futura, join the fun.
Christmas morning, at last. What wild and wonderful dreams are waiting to come true beneath this tree? A certain present here will make this Christmas the one to be remembered always. A Lionel electric train. It will grow in value and importance during the years ahead by giving these children a sense of responsibility while the whole family has loads of fun. This is Lionel's helicopter car. It actually launches a copter that takes off and flies like a real helicopter. And take a look at this IRBM missile launcher. Press a button and off it goes to a target that blows up. And watch, it can easily be put back together again and blown up again and again. Fun's the word for a Lionel electric train because you're in charge. Yep, on the Lionel line, you're the boss.
And here it is, the greatest advance in television since color television itself. The ultimate in performance and convenience. 7-function, remote control color television, so beautiful it enhances any decor. Clean, modern styling. No knobs or gadgets in sight. Superb cabinetry, master crafted of the finest woods. Channel selection, on-off. You can tune either with the remote unit from your easy chair or use the push-button panel in the cabinet. Right at your fingertips. Adjust brightness, lighter, darker. See all regular programs in crisp, clear, black and white. This selector button changes channels clockwise, in ascending order.
Walks the stair without a care and shoots so high in the sky. Jumps up and down just like a clown. Everyone knows it's Slinky. The best present yet to give or get. The kids will all want to try. The hit of the day when you're ready to play. Everyone knows it's Slinky. It's Slinky. It's Slinky. For fun it's the best of the toys. It's Slinky. It's Slinky. The favorite of girls and boys.
And look, girls and boys, here are some more wonderful Slinky toys.
Just 20 miles due northwest of the Los Angeles City Hall, you'll find the family whom millions of people drop in to visit every week. And why not? Because the real McCoys are the kind of folks who always have something special to offer their TV friends. Hilarious situations and down-to-earth problems that hit both the funny bone and the heart.
You know, I do believe if I wasn't around here to run things, this whole shebang would go to pieces.
Of course, that's crotchety Cantanker's lovable Grandpa McCoy, Academy Award-winning Walter Brennan's most memorable characterization. And the rest of the McCoys will be on hand to welcome you, too.
You know, sometimes I just don't dig Grandpa.
Big Luke and his pretty wife, Kate. Little Luke, Teenage Hassie, and Peppino, the hired man. So drop in and have yourself one whale of a good time with the real McCoys every week on ABC TV.
It's called skydiving. It's a new concept in aviation, in sports, and in television, because it will be the subject of our new television show, Ripcord. Our new leading man, Larry Pinnell. Hi, Larry.
Hello, Ivan.
I'm sure happy that you'll be in our new show. How does it feel to play an ex-jump master from the 82nd Airborne?
Well, I was attached to the 82nd Airborne Division when I was in the service. I feel I have a certain knowledge of parachutes.
This is the most danger-packed show on television. Every jump, every aerial maneuver is real. Photographed just as it happens, without tricks or illusion. All that stands between the jumper and death is his ripcord.
Topper, the distinctively different soft drink.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Bridges, inviting you to join us for another action-packed story of underwater adventure 1 week from today.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago.